Two different ways to calculate the BMI, but I'm just going to show you one way in this video. Hi everyone, my name is Kim. I am a registered dietitian. Welcome back to my channel. For those of you that are new, there's some videos below that I do want you to take a look at, so don't be shy. Go ahead and look around, familiarize yourself with my channel, with its content, and remember to comment, like, as well as subscribe. For my returning subscribers, welcome. So today we're going to be talking about how to calculate your BMI, your body mass index, and what does it mean? So, as I said earlier, BMI means body mass index, and it's basically a height to weight proportion. The CDC, the Center of Disease Control and Prevention, uses the BMI to determine how heavy or how lean you are. And to be honest with you, dietitians do calculate BMI on a frequent basis. The BMI does not take into consideration certain factors, like for instance, if you're an elderly person, the BMI may not be necessarily the most accurate way to see how heavy or how lean you are, because as you age, you lose muscle mass. Additionally, for athletes, I have calculated some BMIs on athletes, and you know, their BMI is sky high, which is supposed to indicate, oh, you know, they're more on the heavier side. But when you look at them, their physique is mostly muscle mass. And of course, muscle weighs more than fat. So the BMI is used to calculate body fat for adults as well as for children and teenagers. And something that I wanted to say about that population, children and teenagers, they're not on the same criteria as adults, because of course, you know, children are developing. They have a whole entire different scale that they go by to determine what percentile they're in. So the Center of Disease Control and Prevention has certain criteria that they distinguish if you're underweight, if you're normal weight, or if you're overweight, or if you're obese. You're underweight if your BMI is 18.5 or below. Normal weight if your BMI is between 18.5 and 24.9. You are overweight if your BMI is anywhere between 25 to 29.9. You are obese if your BMI is 30 or above. So those are the standards, those are the criteria. So let's figure out how to calculate the BMI. So there's two different ways to calculate the BMI, but I'm just going to show you one way in this video, which is the easier way that I've been told. This is not the way that I use on a daily basis to calculate BMIs, but why not make things simpler and show you the simpler way? So to calculate the BMI, there is a formula that you are going to use. So basically this formula is your weight in pounds divided by your height in inches squared, and you're gonna multiply that by 703. So let's say we're gonna have a hypothetical person, let's call him Jim, and let's say Jim is 5 feet 6. So when you translate 5 feet 6 into inches, he is 66 inches tall. And that translation, if you want to know how to translate feet into inches, 12 inches 1 foot, all of that, no big deal. It's going to be in my description box below, so go ahead and open that up. And let's say Jim weighs 170 pounds. So Jim is 170 pounds and he is 5 feet 6 inches tall. So you're going to take that 170 and you're going to divide it by 66 squared, and you're gonna multiply it by 703. So what did you guys get? Go ahead, I actually want you guys to work out this problem. So the answer that I got was 27. So when you're looking back on the CDC criteria, you can see that Jim is overweight. So that is how you calculate BMI. Simple, right? So I want you guys to calculate your BMI. So find out what criteria you fall in as defined by the CDC. So guys, thank you for watching. As usual, comment, like, as well as subscribe. Let me know if you have a hard time calculating the BMI, if you have any more questions about it and what it means. Do have a good day. Bye.